Okay, so we've literally just come out of Molineux and it's finished Wolves 1, Liverpool 2. We've lost again. First of all, well done to Manny on his 48 hours walking around Molineux for Dementia UK without sleep. I don't know how you do it, mate. And also well done to everyone for showing appreciation and respect to Planty on the 63rd minute, who we lost last weekend. Yeah. Sensation, how are you feeling after that?
I'm quite positive. I mean, we took the game to them. We came with no expectations, really. I said 3-0, and some of the combinations they put together were really good in the first half, but they need that sort of tenacity to have a go at something. Getting the cross in, but then there's nobody there with the commitment to put it in the back of the net. So that's the disappointment. But no, good on them. They had a good game.
Dad?
Yes, they did play well, Stan, and they didn't deserve to lose. But I don't. Hello, young David. I don't know what happened the last minute of the
well, they scored.
And they scored. I know they scored. But it always seems to happen in the last minute or the first minute. But they did play well. They didn't deserve to blinking lose, that's for sure. But I can't understand why they can't score goals myself.
Well, we did score a goal, Dan.
We did score a goal, David, but sometimes the goal seems to be open.
You're on about the decision making in the last ball and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's what you're referring to, and I understand where you come from. That look, at the end of the day, we were having a meal before. We felt like it was the last supper. Everyone's doom and gloom. We think we walk into the gallows. Everyone's predicting like a 3-4-5-0 loss. We've obviously lost Yerson. There's been a virus in the camp this week. Everything seems to be going against us. And I said, you know what? It's just the sort of game that Wolves will go and win. And you cannot fault the effort or the performance. They came out the traps really well. First 10-15 minutes, we pushed Liverpool back. I hardly had a shot or anything like that, to be honest. We created some good opportunities, some really good football that we played at times, some intricate passing, moving the ball. It just seemed to be that last pass, the hesitation. We never really troubled their keeper. Liverpool did have a really good opportunity just before the goal. Johnston made a really good save when the guy should have probably scored. That was the best opportunity. And then, as you're saying, second minute of added time at the end of the first half. It's a good cross. He's got Jota crosses it. It's a free header. They score. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. That's harsh on Wolves and going in 1-0 down. I didn't think they deserved that. Come out second half. Carried on trying to take the game to Liverpool. Took a few risks at time. But we got the goal, and Jurgen Strand-Larsen, he never gave up the ball. He won it. He pulled it back. I think it was Forbes that had the shot. It ricocheted, and then there's Ryan Ait-Nouri who finishes it off. And we're buzzing. We're thinking we've got them on top. They feel like we've got on top. And then the penalties killed us just after that. I mean, they say that you're most vulnerable just after you've scored a goal, and again it's happened. Jota's got the wrong side of Semedo. He's gone down. It looks soft to me, but if the referee's giving it, it's not going
to turn it over.
No, and
if he's giving it on the field, he's going to.
Yeah,
that's it.
And I think if he doesn't give it, I don't think it gets overturned either. But they're not going to interfere. They're going with the referee's decision. Mo Salah, it's a good penalty. He puts it away. Johnston's not really had any chance with that, and. We've not given off the goat.
We criticised Saar about some of his outfield play, but Johnson today, your heart was in your mouth. Some of the things that he was doing.
Well, I thought Johnston is a lot better with the ball than Jose Saar. I thought the one that they nearly scored wasn't his fault. It was Lamina actually that played the ball across and it goes past the post. It wasn't anything to do with Johnston. But we did play that ball. And I know you were getting frustrated at one point just before we scored. And you went, oh, the thing, and I went, it's okay. Because if you break the lines and we get in, and we did, and then we scored, and that's what they're trying to do. And they did that a few times. It was just the last ball, killing the game off, the final decision. Jurgen Strand-Larsen, he went off, and when we went off, we lost something again. And Wang's come on, and
yeah, well, we won't go there, will we?
Well, we will, because we need to talk about we need to talk about it every time he's come on. He just ain't done it for me.
He flattens it. He does. Me personally, I wouldn't give him seat on the coach and mine on the bench. All he does, he come on the field and he does ever decreasing circles. And I wish he'd disappear somewhere because he's useless.
Well, he disappeared on the field. He'll run about, but he never really had the same threat. Now, I've been told he's got a new girlfriend. I think the producer said his head's in the clouds. Maybe he's a bit distracted by that. I don't know. Love or something.
He's got a 4-year contract, that's why, David.
But yeah, he came on. He didn't think. I thought Bellegarde did well. I thought that the defence, considering everything that happened, I thought, Santiago Bueno and Totti Gomez came on, but then he got Alfie Pond on the bench. I know he's an academy, he's dropping Lamina into the central defence, and I know he wanted the ball playing, but Liverpool sort of saw the game out, and we kind of again faded towards the end.
Yeah, to be fair, the effort that they put in to fade towards the end like they did, it's acceptable in some ways. I know you say they get paid for 90 minutes, but it was 90 minutes of hard work, wasn't it?
Absolutely, you can't fault the performance and the levels and the effort. You can't knock them for that because they gave everything. You saw Lamina at the end. He was crouched for about a minute with his head in the hand. He really wants to win as captain. They've played all right, and it's just gone against them again, and they've lost again, and it must be so hard to take. Dad, who's your Fox at Shipley performance rating, your LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
Gomez, I think. Is it Gomez?
J.O. Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez, yeah.
And your performance rating today?
I'll give it an 8.
You're going to give it an 8. And your Fox at Shipley performance rating?
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. Yeah.
An 8. LEAMORE Windows man of the match?
Difficult, any, it's all good. I'll give it Cunha.
Cunha? Why Cunha?
Why not? He's as good as anybody else. He put a shift in.
He did put a shift in, okay. What was the Parkside dental care moment that made you smile today, mate?
Coming out of the match, because I went to get some paracetamol. I know the wife's poorly, but I could have had an headache tablet, but in real terms I didn't come out with an headache, so it was all good on them. That's yeah.
I like it. What's your Parkside dental care moment of the match?
I thought that was absolutely brilliant, Dave. That was magic. And the way them going,
what's your moment of the day?
That's what I'm saying. They all play magic.
So the general performance you're happy with?
General performance, yeah. And the way them going, they'll go up that table.
Okay, my Parkside dental care moment have made me smile. I'm going to go with Manny's walk for dementia. Well played and well done to him, because obviously that's incredible. Don't come up with anything more crazy than that. Raise a lot of money, thousands of pounds for that. And I'm going to my LEAMORE Windows man of the match, gently guided by the producer, I think, today. João Gomez, I'm going to give it to him. I thought he was really good. I thought Andre played well, but I thought Totti Gomez would have been a good shout as well, because I thought he was, considering he was not carrying a knock and we were down to the bare bones, I thought he played well. And my Fox at Shipley performance rating, I'd really love to give it an 8, but we lost. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. Yeah. Do you want to switch yours to a 7.5, or are you going to stick with an 8?
I'll stick with me 8.
I'll
agree with what you just said.
Now look, I know everyone's downhearted, and it's sort of 1 win in 16. We've conceded again for something like the 17th or 18th game in a row. We've lost the 7th game out of 8 at Molineux. There's a lot of doom and gloom about. I understand it, and we're all frustrated. We want to get those wins. I know.
We're going down, relegated, but good luck next season.
Yeah, okay, mate. You're lucky to have got a win today. Yeah. We'll beat you next year as well, or at Anfield. Honestly, some people, they've got to learn to win with a bit of class, and they haven't got the class, so fair play. They were lucky. Any Liverpool fan want to come on here and tell me that you deserve to win? Because I don't think you did. No. I agree with Dad. I thought we deserved at least a point today, but at the end of the day, when you're at the top of the table, you get a bit of the run of the green, and they've won the game, and fair play to them. They go top of the table. Wolves are at the bottom of the table, and that's the gap between the two teams. It's not as big as a lot of people think.
They only won it on a soft penalty, which is always down to the ref, and you go like, some refs will say no, there's nothing in it, and then others will just say it's a penalty. So they only won by the skin of the teeth.
They did, and like, Liverpool fans, they travel in numbers. Fair play to them, but like have a bit of class when you victory. You know, you win and lose. We have a bit of class. We try to. We're bottom of the table, but we're not going to give up fighting. And there's 20 places between these two teams today. I did not see it. This is a team you've got to stick with it. I know we've been doom and gloom. We've been looking for a complete 90-minute performance. It was a lot better throughout the entire match today. They're not playing for the manager or for each other. You could see that. There's a lot of ability in this team. And if we keep going like that, the wins are going to come. They're going to come. We just got to keep that faith and keep that belief. And I saw enough today. They fought to the end. They fell a little bit off short. They've not got the run of the green again, but that's the way football goes. Anthony Taylor, well played, mate. All I can say, the ref again. We move on to the next one. I think it's Brentford away, and then we've got a nice, easy one against Man City, no problem. The games don't get any easier. You just got to keep believing. And if they play like this today, with that sort of level of energy and positivity, then I think, the wins are going to come.
Yeah, we stand a chance as anybody else does. They say, you get on the field and, like today, if they put the shift in like they do, we've got a future.
And if you're a Liverpool fan, please feel free to come on in the comments. Maybe have a bit more class than them guys that just went over there. I'm sure there are many Liverpool fans will probably give Wolves a lot of credit for the way we played today. Anyway, from myself, Sensation and Magic, always Wolves.